Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Mo Power 1500. Man, I swear y'all done heard all of my YouTube names. For the OGs that have been on my channel for a while, I was, Mr. Ready RT, One Killer Cat. I think I was Scat King for a while. There's a bunch of YouTube's names that I've had. Now, now that I got the Ram 1500, Mo Power 1500, and I just wanted to bring y'all this video showing y'all that I lifted the truck. I've done a couple of things to it. I got rock lights around it. I have a 6-inch Readylift that I'm basically going to be talking about in this video, because there aren't a lot of these Ram 1500s on YouTube that have the air ride suspension that are lifted. Like, you don't have a lot of people showing you. So since I done mine, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a walk around, show you the things, the do's and don'ts. Basically, I got a whole nother video about the tires and the situations that I'm going through right now. So stay tuned for that. But basically, yeah, the whole truck is lifted 6 inches. It's on its air ride suspension. Right now, it's in its normal ride height. So I think it's about equivalent to a 4-inch lift or so at its normal ride height. It gets pretty tall. Once I lift it all the way to the 6 inches, it's huge. So for you air ride guys that are wanting to lift your truck 6 inches, I have a friend with a Ram 1500, also 2022. He has a Rebel. I have a 2019 Ram 1500 Limited, and his is lifted 6 inches on a Readylift. Mine is lifted, his is lifted 6 inches on rough country, and mine is lifted 6 inches on Readylift, because that's basically the only person out there, or the only company that has a 6-inch lift for these air ride suspension Ram 1500s. I think rough country has a 5-inch lift that you can do, and BDS, I believe, has a 4-inch kit that you can do. And right now on the market, as of 2022, at the end of the year, that's it. Like, there's not a lot of companies that are doing them. So you can get 6 inches, 5 inches, or 4 inches, depending on which company you go with. I wanted the most I could get, which is 6 inches. You can do a 2-inch body lift also. This is my first truck. There are a lot of people that talk strongly against doing a body lift. There are other people that talk strongly with doing a body lift. They say it's not anything bad. I don't know. I've done a bunch of research, talked to some lift companies and some lift shops, and it's mixed. It's mixed. So it's kind of to each its own. I didn't do a body lift. I don't know if I will or not. I do want to put 37s on here. So if I do put 37s on here, considering that I can't really get anything else in the lift right now, I would have to do the body lift. Now, I did hear one guy down in Florida, he did an airbag. He replaced his factory airbags with aftermarket, and then he had a 6-inch lift. With that being said, when I talked to a lift shop to do it, they strongly advised against it, about replacing my factory air ride suspension and going with an aftermarket one. They said it would basically, like, that would void some stuff, because they're not meant to go together. So I didn't go that route. His truck is beautiful. I want to say he's on 26s and 37s. But yeah, I don't know the guy, so I haven't got a chance to personally talk to him. But if I figure out some things and I can go that route, and somebody can tell me a safe way to do it, because I got the girls and everything, I got the family. That's why I don't have the Hellcat no more. I got the family. So we started going truck life. A little bit more room in the back for the kids and everything, car seats. My 10-year-old can get in there. I got 2 babies that can fit in there in their car seats, and they can all ride comfortable. Yeah, the truck was just the better upgrade. So let's get right into all the stuff with this lift, and tell me how y'all like the truck, man, down in the comments, man. And if y'all happy to see me back on YouTube, like I said in a video I probably did a couple months ago, I'm not trying to be like a mainstream YouTuber anymore like I was. Like, I will put out videos every now and again, but basically if I don't have something to put out, I'm not going to just put a filler video out. So when y'all see my face, it'll most likely be because I got some information that I need to tell you about the truck. All right, let's get it. All right, here we go, guys. As y'all can see, this is how the truck looks. This is how it sits. I will crank it up and lift it out of its out of its normal ride height, and I'll take it up to off-road 2, and then so you can see it at its high, what it normally rides at. I'm not gonna go through in this video making it super long, trying to show you every single like height of the truck. What I can do is I can lower it to show you how low it'll actually sit. So with the air ride suspension, let's see if it focuses in. Come on, baby, focus. There we go. You can hit that double tap right there, and it'll lower the truck all the way down to basically it'll empty the bags. All right, let's see if it does the lowering now that I started the truck. Yeah, there we go. So as y'all can see, that's about the lowest that the truck will go, squatted as far as it'll get on those tires. It's not that bad. Like, it's still, I'm still higher than most. Well, I'm way higher than like the stock truck sitting, but looks pretty good. So depending on how I want to like sit in a parking lot, you can either lower it all the way down and let it sit, or you can lift it all the way up. I love to lift it all the way up to off-road 2 when I'm parked. I just like, you know, I guess since it's my first truck, I act like I have a little man syndrome, and I go ahead and I lift it all the way. So yeah, it's about to go all the way up. See, it's got the off-road 2 clearance. It's currently lifting, so I'll back up. I'll show you what it looks like when it gets all the way up. And this thing is huge. I don't think the camera's doing it any justice. I probably put in, after the video, my girl's car, her little SUV, and then mine. This is it. Oh, nope, still lifted. I'm sorry. I think there it is at its maximum height. So of course, in off-road 2, it won't ride for too high. I want to say at like 25 miles per hour, it will lower to off-road 1. And once you get up there, it'll tell you basically like lower for better aerodynamics. Then I want to say at about 40 to 45 miles per hour at off-road 1, it'll tell you that it's going to lower towards normal mode. And then when you get up to about 65, 70 miles per hour, it will actually lower from the aerodynamic, from the normal mode to aerodynamic. So I cannot ride at this height. If you have a regular Ram 1500, this is the height that a 6-inch lift will be on your truck. My friend's 1500 sits this high all the time. So mine, I can only like go slow at this height. He's at this height all the time. So big questions that people want to know: what did you cut? What did you cut? A little trim on the front bumper here, just notch that out. I did take the bottom guard off. That's mostly because the shop that did it, they really like mutilated that thing. Like the way they cut it, I was like, there's no way that I'm leaving that on there. Most people, they trim with the line and then they trim the guard like that. They trim with this line and then they cut my guard like right here. They cut it all the way off. So it only ran to like right there, and then it stopped, and then there was a gap, and I was like, I do not like that. I'm taking it off. The good thing about it is I wanted that thing off for a while, and I just wanted to see what it looked like without it, because everybody's like, oh, you're more aerodynamic with it and you're gonna lose miles per hour. And my whole thing was I lifted the truck 6 inches, put 24 by 14 wide wheels on there. Of course I'm losing miles per hour. Like, I definitely wasn't worried about that when I started doing it, so I was like, I might as well get it done all at one time. Plus, I like the look of the cross member down here, being able to just be seen just so nicely. So I love that look. So we really trimmed there, and then they did trim back in here. You can't really see this. They spray painted it black. We trimmed a little bit of my fender here for the little fender flares, just to get a little bit more clearance. And then a lot of you will have that little bitty mud guard that basically covers up these two bolts right here. It's a little mud flap that had to go. It had to come off of there because it was rubbing that. That's the major thing. So for a lot of you people that are out there that are lifting your trucks, that is, you're gonna have to take that off, and you'll have to do a little bit of trimming in there. But then again, remember, I am running 24 by 14 wides on here. Nobody really recommends going 14 wides because they're like, hey, you're gonna have to cut the truck to heck. I didn't have to cut a lot. Plastic had to go. The bumper didn't really have to get trimmed too much, and some of the plastic had to go. But for the most part, looks amazing to me. There's a little bitty touch-ups that I would love to do around the truck, but that's really all the trimming that had to happen. Of course, you know, nothing had to happen in the back. So yeah, Air Ride Ram 1500, the limited edition, went with a 6-inch Readylift kit, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the look. I'm loving how it rides. Well, loving how it rides, that's got more to do with the tires. I figured out a couple things about these tires, so in another video I'll actually break down what's happening with these tires, what type of tires I have and all of that. This is more for you to see the truck and understand like what your ride heights are going to be and whatnot. So that's the highest ride height I have it set at right now. As you can see, it is maxed all the way out. Another thing that you need to know, drive your truck in 2-wheel drive. You put these bigger wheels and tires in there. Some people do ride theirs in 4 auto. Don't do it. You'll get a lot of shaking vibration in there. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you don't watch the whole video, you don't get that piece of information right there, you're gonna do a lot of shaking, and it ain't gonna be my fault, because I told you. But I'm gonna take it back down to ride heights to its normal ride height. And like I said, like if you're driving the truck, it will auto correct itself, like if you go above a certain mile per hour. But yeah, man, my Ram 1500, the build is coming along quite nicely. Y'all can see, man, that that TRX style hood is on there. I did find a company that's been making nice like TRX hoods that look exactly like the TRX hood. One guy is trying to do it for the Ram 1500. If I was in the area, he was looking for somebody to bring their truck in and let him mock it up on their truck, I definitely would have took mine in and had him do it. But you know, I'm doing the same old, installing rock lights, did the grill, did underneath there. Haven't done the wheel well yet or the wheel lights, but I'm going to be doing those shortly. Got some stuff coming, man. I'm loving the truck game. I'm still, you know, doing modifications, even though I got the girls. A lot of my time is spent with my children, so I'm not out as much doing the car scenes and all of that like I was, the truck scene. But I'm gonna try to get out a little bit. If y'all see me, you know, still speak, say what's up. Feel free to comment, you know, ask me some questions about the truck. Still doing lights on everything. You know, people still bring their cars up to do underglow and all that type of stuff, you know, blue ghost, all that good jazz. So man, I'm still out here, you know, trying to make a living, trying to enjoy family, trying to enjoy the truck game. And I'm new to it, man. So look, give me some advice, tell me some things that you're like, hey, I don't know about the truck game, and let's get into it, man. Let me know some things. All right, till next time, I'm out.